so purely. I'm pushing myself to the edge, not wanna go away. Been testing myself by the worst. I've been pushing my mind to the most. I've been loving the people around me, but I'm so paranoid, so paranoid, yeah.
You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In the notion of all this emotional. Let's be sure I'm being looking for something
Here we are for Madzukas and the Coop. Both of these teams have secured their finals place. So this game doesn't matter to that extent to them, but I think that they're still fighting for spots on the table, which could influence their finals matchups.
Yeah, that's right. All of a sudden, Royals have gone from outside the top 4 to top of the table, so will they be able to hold that spot, or will Coop or Matsuka's... No, only Coop can overtake them, so... Will Coop...
Okay, so
reclaim that
Madzuka's
top
just...
spot?
So it's up to them, like, they could rotate, it depends on who they want to face in finals, or if they just want to go full on and give these guys a bad day, then face these guys again next week and hopefully start off in their heads. Ooh, and a bit of a bounce off KC in a dangerous spot. Here is Chicken doing his wall bounce thing. Chicken Viper, Fweshy, cleared out by Viper. I always say Viper, I'll say Viper this time.
Yeah, it is Viper, that is correct.
I remember them making fun of me after that.
That's alright, don't worry.
I thought it was... Nah, I knew it was all banter though. I still thought it was funny.
Yeah, everyone pronounces some names wrong. You're certainly
Here's
not the first
Igloo
one to do
with
it.
the penguin emoji.
But, yeah, it's interesting. If Coop win this, they'll play Royals next week. If Matsukas win this, they will play Royals next week. So...
Oh, so is it first, third, and second and fourth?
hang on.
Or was it first, fourth,
Calculations
second,
wrong.
third? Viper trying to get a
Yeah.
rocket off.
First place second, so... Yeah, and winner into the grand final, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
But yeah,
I forgot about that.
No, I did do the calculations correctly. So it is, like I said before, winner plays Royals next week.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about that little qualifying final. I just straight away assumed the first, fourth. Viper getting double teamed.
Yeah, and our top 2 get a double chance.
Yeah, that's the HBANZ way. Chicken Deco spamming it out. Matsui plays it out to Deco, out wide, controls it off the wall. Viper and Chicken both on the wall ready to claim it. Here's KC applying some pressure on Chad.
you reckon?
Mazuka's just.
Sorry.
Whoop. I'll let you speak, Dilzo.
Do you reckon these teams have any preference as to who they want to play next week? Would anyone be scared of the Royals, or what do you think?
I'm not. I don't think either of these teams really have too much of a preference. I think both these guys want to play their best game tonight because I don't think there's enough difference between the caliber of the teams that we should throw this week so we can face these guys.
Yep, no, I agree.
So I think these teams will want to give it their best shot and carry the momentum in the finals. Well played by Mazukas, but equally calmly controls the ball. But they're back in a threatening position. Here's Deco trying to force something. Well, it wasn't too far off working. And it's cleared out by Casey. Back to Chad. Looks at Matsui, with his back turned. And it's in the corner now. Viper taking on Matsui, he's shielding him off pretty well. Matsui's just hounding Viper. Oh, and Deco's gone. They should probably pee. There we go.
Yep.
And there's Viper with a comment. Viper says, "Lol, Matsui cute." There's a bit of trash talk going on between the two. I'll always love a little bit of trash talk.
Yeah, that's right.
Deco's sliding around a bit more.
Back on the way here. And it's pretty, that was a bit close, but it's pretty tight first 4 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. I think, it's not no too significant chances created. It's just been a good battle so far, fighting for possession. Here's Chad again, up the line, intercepted by Viper. Well, it's good play by Freshy.
Yeah, good little pass to Matsui, and they force it forward, and they create anything.
Ooh.
Deco does well to hold it forward. Can he win this corner?
If anyone, it's probably Matsuka's that has a slight advantage right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong team.
Yeah, and I don't normally rate Freshy too highly outfield, even though I love the lad. But he's playing really well. I love his hold-up play is so good. I love it.
Yeah.
And there again, he squeezes past in a really nice pass to Matsui.
Yeah, I think he can play any position equally, I reckon. He's played a lot of outfield last few seasons.
Oh, Deco's out again. This time Deco's out. A bit of an intermission break. Sign-ups for season 24 are out now, so you better sign up if you play Hacksball in Australia or any other surrounding countries. Because we still want 3v3 to live. That's the call of HBANZ.
I will not be doing that.
You won't be next season?
Nah.
Yeah, alright. You gonna stream, or you just gonna take a break?
I'll just be sticking to 4v4 now.
Okay.
I don't think there's any good.
Yeah,
players
it'll be
left
really
in
good
3v3.
if we have, because 3v3s will always be in that main league, and then sometimes we'll have a little off-season event or something like that. It'd be really good if we just had a sort of rotation between 3v3 and 4v4 as the two main formats.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's looking like now. We might, I don't know. I'll try and find a time to fit the Premier League in for real soccer, but
Yeah, there's so many there's so many modes now. It's hard to think which one we should prioritize, but it's probably the Premier League that's might be on the bottom of those three on the list. But it's still a really fun thing that everyone loves to have because it's
Yeah.
so different. It's such a good break from normal 3v3 or 4v4.
yeah, I really enjoy it. So hopefully we can fit it in sometime.
And that's why, like, recent seasons have been 12 games or something like that for 3v3, and it's probably going to be between 10 to 12 games again for next 3v3 season
Yeah, like
to sort of pack that schedule a bit.
when I originally switched or extended the 3v3 season to 15 games or whatever it was, that was because there was no other leagues. Like, it was our only league. So back then it made sense, but now we've got other leagues as well. So I think more variety is better. So shorter seasons, makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with that because I remember my earlier seasons of Hacksport, it was just 3v3 league, then 3-month break, then 3v3 league, then another 3-month break. And then one of the seasons, real soccer got introduced as part of a season break. And then there's been more activity on Hacksport since then, when there's stuff to do during the off season instead of just 3v3 publics.
Yeah, it used to be so quiet for the couple of months break.
And then everyone thought HBANZ was going to die pretty soon, around that time. But it's looking really lively now because we've got so much to do and we're not going to get bored of it too soon. Because we'll keep finding new things to try, new modes.
Yeah, and you can keep an eye out as well. I believe there is a new league launching soon as well. So
Yeah, then there's all these national competitions. Oh, and the entirety of the Coop are dressed up as penguin avatars. Let's see how this influences how they play.
is this like what?
It's a ritual.
Do they miss Pingu?
That's a tribute to Pingu.
Yeah.
It was Deco. The Coop were very happy to sit very deep there, 3 players just about in goals. They were happy to absorb whatever Madzukas were throwing at them. Here's Igloo. He's giving a quick forward, or maybe a slightly slow one. And it's 15 seconds more until the end of half. Possibly a goalless half. We'll see what happens in the last few seconds. I think Madzukas have the intention of not conceding, as most teams would. And there we are in half-time. It's... what are the teams again? Madzukas 0, the Coop 0, so it's 0-0. But one team has 4 penguins, the other has 0. It's been a pretty even game so far. If you were to ask me, I would... at this very start, I would say Madzukas had a slight edge, but now I'm going to say that it's a very even game because both are looking pretty solid defensively. Not many big chances created, so let's see how they will change their approaches in the second half. But I don't think either team will go for any substitutions. I think they'll both be pretty happy or content with how they've played so far.
So who would you rather play next week?
Who are the options of us to face? What, these two teams?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. Because
yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
both teams have their players that are so scary in different ways, you know. Matsui's such a scary presser. Oh, Deco's out again. There we go.
Bloody hell.
Because Matsui's an absolute hound when he's pressing his opponents. And Fueshi, he has been his hold-up play has been magnificent. Viper, Chicken are just such a solid midfield duo. And they just know each other so well, it's kind of scary. So both teams really have great strengths.
Igloo's an underrated GK too. KC's been really solid.
Yeah, exactly. If you saw those two names in the starting lineup, you'd think you might have thought, at the start of the season, you might have thought, could this team really make it that far? Just because it has Viper and Chicken. But it's not just a team of Viper and Chicken. Because Igloo's a very solid GK, and when a GK has support as solid as Viper and Chicken, it's going to make you look even better.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in 4v4.
Yeah, definitely. And this mode's so good because 3v3 is kind of okay, so I need to pick one GK and two outfielders sort of thing. And for 4v4, there's all these different roles. There's like a cherry picker, there's a midfielder, like a defensive midfielder, and GK. There's all these different roles that our players can fill. Because a lot of these Asian players that have come into the league this season, it might be hard for them to get an opportunity on the field. But in the 4v4 game like this, it's so much more open for players to come in and play different roles, which is why I like 4v4.
Yeah, and it's good to get on, kind of on par with the standard of the rest of the world.
Here it's goal line defense by Casey and Igloo.
Yeah, good last ditch effort there. Another
Was
chance.
a great pass by Chad.
Good like a ball back there.
But the Coop are proving their defensive prowess. And here's Matsui! Oh my goodness. The Coop just need to get it clear here, and they do. But it's back in their area, and Igloo gives it away. Fueshi's closed down by Viper.
Gee, real strong period here for Matsukas. Can they capitalise?
Yeah, exactly. There's all that pressure and just putting the ball in the right danger zones where the other team would be least comfortable with. And that's what he's so good at. And the Coop really need to get their own run going, otherwise they might get steamrolled in a second.
Yeah, but
He's beating his man, beating Chicken.
Deco should get it up to Matsui. Get it down, cross
Okay,
that down.
Matsui.
That's
Hey,
well
what
done.
a play! That is such a good team goal.
Yeah, you could see that coming a long way away. They had the outnumber moving forward.
It's absolutely stunning from everyone on the team there. It's just beautiful when you can see a wonderful team goal, and you can see the goal from a mile away.
Yeah, exactly.
And even though the passes aren't the world's easiest things to make,
yeah, they still
you
had
can
to
still
execute.
you can still see it that they're going to do it, and their chemistry is really good too. It's really good to watch those guys because sometimes their passing is absolutely beautiful. And here's Chicken, a little 1-on-1. Chad sliding back. I was wondering if he lagged or something because it just looked like he was going in a straight line to me.
Yeah, like I was saying before, it's good to get on like the standard with the rest of the world. You know, like pretty much the whole world plays 4v4 Big Easy, so it's good for us to have a proper 4v4 because he's
Yeah, exactly. And in all those real soccer competitions and 4v4 competitions we've started to enter recently, and well, I wasn't completely up to date with how we've done it, but I'm pretty sure we didn't dominate. We probably lost most of our games, but that's because those guys have been.
Another goal.
And here's Fleshy with another goal. That's a brilliant finish.
Good intercept by Fweshy. Bad pass by whoever it was.
And now, after watching this game, I'd probably rather face the Coop after watching this because
Matsuka's looking really good.
Matsuka's have got scary chemistry, and Fweshy's lethal at the moment. But Viper and Chicken have these little special moments that they can sometimes spark up when needed most. Oh, and there's been it again. Fweshy hat-trick. Hat-trick hero. Final game of the regular season. And the penguin avatars are not working for the Coop.
Yeah, they won't be trying that again.
Yep. I would rather face penguin avatars, the Coop, than. And they subbed in Ronaldo. It's really nice to see some game time for other players, as always.
Yeah, and next season we'll be looking to introduce a Division 2 as well. So.
Yeah, and that'd be so good. Because 4v4 already gives so much opportunity for everyone, as I said earlier. And a Div 2, absolutely anyone can play a 4v4. Except for Portal, maybe.
Even Portal, everyone welcome.
Yes. We'll cut that out. Even Portal is welcome. Here's Ronaldo.
So Ronaldo's
Plays
been really good
quickly.
this season, actually. Been in goal scoring form.
So he was the starter before Fweshy?
I believe Fweshy was just unavailable a few weeks. He had, I don't know, commitments or
Oh,
something.
okay.
And
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Ronaldo has played quite a bit this season, and he's been really good. He's scored quite a few goals.
Here's Chicken. Casey can't quite find the pass. I think Chicken would have looked for a spam there if Matsui wasn't screening him.
Yeah, he's actually second in the Golden Boot. See Ronaldo.
Oh, that's amazing.
From
Oh, here's Chad. He decides to play it safe. Kinda safe.
from 85 minutes. So he's played about half the game. And he's second in
Yeah,
the
and he's
Golden
taking gold food, but fair play to him.
Boot. Yeah.
And that's game 3-0 to the Matsukas. Fantastic second half performance, second half hat trick for Fweshy, but all credit goes to the whole team. They all played wonderfully.
Yeah, that was a really good performance by Matsukas, especially there in the second half. They really looked to get on top, and yeah, a couple of really nice team players. Well, that first goal was a beauty.
And this might make them the team that nobody wants to face in the finals.
Yeah, the Coop just
Yeah.
didn't seem to have any answers there in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. And if all the other teams are watching that, you just got to start writing down your plans because they're a scary team. But I think all the teams in the top 4 are scary. But those guys, the Matsukas, they're on fire right now. So we'll see if they carry on this form into the finals, and I can very well see them doing it. I can very well see them making the finals and giving it a fantastic shot in winning it all with the first season of the HBANZ Super League.
Yeah, so they'll play the Royals next week, and the winner of that goes straight through the grand final. Loser will play the winner of the Coop versus Stingers.
Yep. Well, thank you for having me around, Dilza, for commentary.
Thank you very much for joining me. You're always welcome. If you want to join again next week for the other game or something.
Yep, it's been a pleasure. All right, Dilza, I'll
All right,
see ya.
Sounds good. Thank you, Kara. See you later.
Thank you.
We'll get the final standings up on the screen. So that is the final standings for the season. Royals finish on top out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, it was. They did have the two easiest games this week. They played the two bottom teams, so that was two easy wins. But they have not been in the top four all season, and they come from nowhere to go from fifth. No, where were they? Fourth? Yeah. I can't remember where they were before this round, but anyway, they've gone from fifth a couple of weeks ago to first at the end of the season, and they will play second place Matsukas. The winner goes straight through the grand final. The loser plays the winner of the Coop vs Stingers, and the Hacks Blacks are the unlucky ones to miss out. They do miss out on goal difference. That was it, 7-1 loss to Stingers tonight. Really hurt them. If that was only a 1 or 2 goal loss, they would have qualified on goal difference. But because they conceded so many goals, it completely flipped the goal difference around in the advantage of the Stingers. And yeah, and they were unable to score 2 goals against Matsukas to win that match, and that means they go from being top 2 for pretty much all of the season to completely missing out on finals. I don't think Hacks Blacks have been outside of the top 4 for the entire season until literally the last game of the season, so pretty unlucky there, but couldn't perform when it was needed. Ends okay with a couple of interesting captaincy decisions, not making a substitution in the last game when they were looking to be outplayed by Matsukas. Anyway, that'll be it for tonight, and yeah, like I said, next week Royals versus Matsukas and the Coop versus Stingers. So it should be 2 great series, both best of 3 series, so yeah. Looking forward to seeing everyone next week. Thank you.